Hey guys, welcome to the Billion Setup version 2.0. So basically we're going to make a lot of different changes to the last setup. This one is probably going to be more expensive, but it'll make a fair amount of more money and we'll have like less flaws to it and such. And upgraders are going to be ordered a bit differently, but it's got the same concept, and this leads down to the trillion setup nice and easy once you get those pharaons and such. So what you'll need, you don't really need ore scanners, but if you want you can have them. If you can afford them, go ahead and get advanced ore scanners. They're 500 billion a piece. You can get portable ore advancers. They're like 70 million a piece. Get a bunch of those. Get lunar refiners, very important. You need a lot of player points, but at nighttime, 3 of these, 75% a piece at night. These will maybe even like make you trillions if they do well enough. Also, get ore magnifiers. I recommend getting 3 to 5 of these. They aren't too expensive. Diamond mines. I'd probably recommend these. What else? Let's see here. Solar large upgrader, you can have those, but we're probably not going to use these. Way up high upgraders, very important. You need those. And what else? You need digital ore cleaners as well. So, again, this might go into the trillions, and you can edit it to however you want or upgrade it how you want. So let's get started. So you're going to need your teleporters as well. I forgot to mention that. But let's go ahead and use a blue teleporter for this and give ourselves plenty of room for this. Actually, let's put that over just one more because I believe these upgraders are super huge. By the way, if you have rebirth items, go ahead and put them at the end of your conveyor upgrader. Especially since you rebirthed, you should know how to do it already. Alright, so next, we're going to need the ore magnifiers. Depending on your miners, you may not need these, but the reason why I'm going to use diamond is because it makes it nice and easy for it not to clog. And I'm going to use 4 of these because diamond is worth like $50, and this goes 300% per time until wait, we don't need this one until 1k, and once it reaches 1k it doesn't work anymore. That's why I used uranium in the other setup, because it went up to like 4k upgrading again. Alright, so since diamond's worth 50, this will go to 150, 450, and then like 1,300, 1,400 ish. So next, you'll also need a ramp. These things are awfully expensive. I mean, if you can afford these other upgraders, they aren't too bad. Or you could go with these large solar upgraders, but I'd rather just do the ramp and then do the small upgraders, because these things might be quicker, but at the same time, these it kind of depends on clogging to the way up high upgraders may do a better job. Alrighty, so we're just going to put a bunch of these up here. This will try to get the ores up to 4 million, and then they'll go into the... Really? Trying to do a setup here, and then... Oh, that guy's got a minigun. Yep. Well, shoot. What do I do? He's got a minigun. I don't... Alright. Let's try to put up some kind of defense to try to avoid that. Alright. That's not going to work. I'll be right back. Alright, so my friend Trevor joined us. Alright, so next, what you need to do is use unstable conveyors. If you cannot get those, then use regular conveyors. And what we're going to do next is just kind of loop it around like this. You're going to have to kind of go long because we don't want it to collide into those over there. And you can adjust this to however you like if that works out for you. And obviously we can put in like military conveyors right here, even though it'll be a little slower. But these have protected walls on them, so they'll do okay. And we can do the same right here actually. But when we do that turn, we need to set that back. And I recommend you get walls. These cost like 70 million a piece, which isn't too bad considering you should be able to do billions. If you guys cannot afford the setup though, make sure to check out my million setup, or you can check out my previous one. But this one is much more modern and such. Alrighty. So now we'll place another ramp. And now what I recommend doing is start setting up your mines. I'll just do this on your side. Again, use whatever mines you want. Do the math. Set it up however you want. Math is very important in this game. So, like, you may not think it is, but it is, because you need to calculate everything. So I'm just going to put a bunch of teleporters around here. And by the way, your ore limit is different than mine. I have a completely maxed out ore limit, and you guys probably have something like half of mine or something. So what you guys need to watch out for is if something blinks, that means it's not working because it's max upgraded. So what you need to do is use enough way up high upgraders, depending on your configuration or your ores, to stop blinking. Otherwise, you're going to lose a bit of effectiveness and start losing money because it'll kind of hurt your ore limit a bit. And again, we could have did a tighter turn over here without an extra conveyor, but I just wanted to be safe about that. And this is facing the wrong way. Yeah, we definitely could have got tighter with that. Oh well, you guys can fix that if you want. It's pretty much the same thing. Alright, so now we're going to go until it starts blinking. These things go up to 4 million, and then we're going to go ahead and put up the digital ore scanners. As you can see right here, this starts blinking. I'm just going to leave that one right there, though, just in case like it misses an upgrade or something, but it'll still be upgraded. Alrighty, so now we have the digital ore cleaners. Let's go ahead and put these down. Obviously, they're kind of falling off a little bit, so we're going to configure that a little bit differently. And then let's go ahead and put a wall there. And you guys can use a conveyor for this and then put a wall, or do whatever you want for that, but I think it's working out pretty well. I don't see any ores falling off or anything. So this digital ore cleaner, yeah, that's what it's called, is extremely important because it upgrades the ore to 100 million, which is 25 times more than what the white ones can do, or the way up highs as they're called. So we're going to make sure that this one, see if it starts blinking right here. Oh, that's weird. It only blinked once. Okay. Well, we're just going to curve around again, and then we're going to go ahead, and then we're going to use military conveyors. Military, where are you? The cool thing about this new setup I am making, though, is that, you know, it's much more modern, and you kind of get to navigate easier because, you know, all these updates. Let me know what other videos I should do at Miners Haven as well. Alrighty, back onto this. So I'm going to go ahead and place a wall here and there, and also here and there. You don't want to put them in front of here, otherwise it'll kind of block your system. So any kind of percentage upgrader without limits is what you want to put next. Let me find my digitals again. There we go. This is where lunar refiners, everything else comes into play. Yeah, we're just going to leave that there. I don't think they're being fully upgraded sometimes. Okay. So next, you can make a line of portable ore advancers. This will hurt your ore limit a bit. I'm going to go ahead and put a bunch of unstables down because we don't really need walls anyway. And then put like a bunch of portables down and stuff like that. That way we can upgrade this nice and quickly. So what's cool about portables? Well, they're cheap. They're only 70 million a piece. They upgrade 5% a pop. So really, really awesome. You can do that 30 times. So that stacks to be like 5 times more money, and it's awesome, even though it is a longer configuration. So this will probably bring it up to about 500 million if you have all 30. So as you can see, this money's already kind of rolling in, and we're getting money, or we're getting ores pretty fast over here. So I recommend setting up 30 of these down the line, whatever you want to do. Again, you don't have to copy this configuration. I encourage you to make it different to your needs. And that's kind of the whole point of this. My setups is that they're completely customizable and interchangeable. If you guys are wondering how to get the end game and stuff, I also have videos for that. Alrighty. I'm having more of a live stream attitude towards this. I don't know. Alright. So now that we have enough portables, I understand that's not all 30. You can put more if you want. But let's go ahead and start putting our lunars down. It is nighttime. So let's go ahead and finish that up before it does change again. Alright, so go this way, that way. Okay, and then curve around again. That should be enough room. We're going to go ahead and put militaries down right here. That way, just in case they might slip off. Not really necessary since they all follow the same direction anyway, but it does help a little bit. Alrighty, so we obviously need a wall right here because otherwise they can possibly fall off, especially in big clumps. Alrighty, so as you can see, the lunars are working since it's nighttime, and that's 75% a pop. So, lots and lots of money. So if you have any rebirth items, I recommend you put them down now, or any Game Pass items. So I need to put one more lunar down. I'm going to put down my Twitch upgrader. Let's actually do just the lunars, and then I'll take off the lunars, and then you guys can make even more money by where's my lunar? There we go. The reason why I have 6 lunars You can use the max of 3s because I have a Tesla resetter, which is a reborn item, and I have all these other different upgraders too. So if you can afford the advanced ore scanner, go ahead and put those down too. I recommend 3 of them, that way they hit all the ores. Alrighty, so we're just going to use, let's say, an average furnace. That way I can compare it to you guys. Obviously you probably can't afford this, so I'm going to go ahead and get the Heavenly Forge. So let's go ahead and put that down. This thing is absolutely massive and obnoxious. Alright. So how much... Oh, it turned daytime. Shoot. Well, this setup is making 50 billion. And that's without the lunars. Oh, we just fell a whole bunch. 28 billion. It's kind of jumping around here and there. $0, 14 billion. So let's say if you had reborn items such as a Twitch upgrader, such like that. Again, use upgraders with no limits and percentages and stuff. So I'm going to put down my Twitch upgrader, pineapple upgrader, quantum ore cleaner. This is a rebirth item. Oh, my pineapple didn't go down. That's unfortunate. Put this down as well. You want to put as many percentage upgraders as you want. And I questioned people a lot because they're like, they put like a plus $9 upgrader at the end of their setup, and I'm like, what the heck are you doing? Your freaking ore is worth like 5 million. Why are you doing this? It's not even making a difference. And like, again, that kind of comes down to play with like how much math you have to do in this game. And my reward, my gift finally popped up. This game is kind of messed up. That took forever. Alright, so let's put down this Tesla. As you can see, I'm kind of having trouble doing that. Put down another quantum ore cleaner. This is... I have way more reborn items than this, and I don't even need this setup because I have Newtonium. If you guys do have Newtonium, you can go ahead and check out my other setups for that. Or Illuminator. We're not going to bother with that because that takes a while to set up. So, let's see here. I think that'll be it, actually. So what we're going to do is set up this Heavenly Forge once again. And see how much money we make with, for example, some reborn items. We're making 500 billion a second, 400 billion. This is doing better than my trillion setup. But again, take into consideration that these are reborn items. You can acquire reborn items by rebirthing, which you have to get to 25 quintillion, 50 quintillion. It goes up by 25 each time. So after you get to this, make sure to check out my trillion setup. Again, I'm making way more money than my trillion setup because I have reborn items. I'm probably going to get attacked right here. But I think that'll be pretty much it for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, leave some comments. Let me know if this is much better than my other setup. I don't know where those ores came from. That probably previous. As you can see, that's a little error I made already. You can probably get rid of that military grade conveyor, just use unstable because it is kind of walled in right there anyway. But I think that's pretty much it. This setup works very nicely. It works better than my old one. You can configure it to however you want or change up things, but you know, just do the math, think logically. Otherwise, you're not going to get very far in this game. And there's certain setups that work way better than others, and this is one of the best things you can do with the amount of money you have. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and make sure to check out my other stuff. Anyways, ranting on. Let's finish this up. See you guys later.